Hey guys, it's Nick the Booksmith. Welcome back to my channel. And today I have a fun little project that I wanted to accomplish, and so I thought, well, I might as well film it. And maybe you guys would want to do something like this for yourself, for your family, for your friends, whatever you'd like. So this year has been an amazing year. It's been a truly great year, and I have had the privilege of meeting a lot of you and receiving some little bits and pieces from your life, from your travels, from your collections, from your countries. And so I wanted to make a little year-end shadow box that commemorated all of you and carried little pieces of each of you guys. And so I just wanted to say a big, huge thank you to all of you. There have been a special few of you that have sent me little care packages. And I have, there's a few. So there's like Sharon, Alana, Cheryl, Christine, Pat, Judy, Ann, Amy, Abby, Michelle, Linda, Mary, Karen, Jenny, Catherine, Judy, Kay, Vanita, Nazi, and Hallie. And I might be forgetting somebody, and I am so sorry if I am. I wrote down everybody I could find all the pieces from. So anyway, I went to Michael's and I had a 50% off coupon because, girl, don't buy it unless you got a 50% off coupon. Then I got this nice little 9x9 shadow box with like a barnwood edge. And they have several different kinds. This always kills my hands. You don't have to get the barnwood one. There was black and I think there was white, and there was like a dark wood color pattern, whatever. And so there's all different kinds. This was a 9x9. They had 11x14, and thinking back, that's probably the size I should have gotten. But I just got the 9x9 because I love squares, and I thought as I make year-end shadow boxes, how cool they would be on the wall or stacked on the bookshelf. So anyway, that was the thought anyway. So we'll see how long this video is. It might be horrific. So let's hope it's not. All right. So let's take, I don't need this part right now. We just need that part. And we will check out the other part later. Okay, let me take the pins out of here. Okay, put those somewhere where nobody will step on them, because that's awful. Okay, so here's the little inside frame, and this is the backing right here, and this is just like a linen type of backing. Excuse me. But I wanted to do this fabric, and so I should have made it just, I think it might be okay. Yeah, this will hold it down. Okay, so we can stack on top of this. I might do a couple of dots of glue though. Those of you that have done shadow boxes before, you're gonna go, oh my God, do this. And I'm like oblivious because I can't hear you, and I've never done a shadow box before, so bear with me. Can you believe I've never done one of these before? I think they're like so cool, and I've always thought what a neat project that would be, and I've just never gotten around to it. Well, now I have the perfect excuse, the perfect opportunity. I'm just gonna dot some of this fabric glue around just to kind of tack it down so that it won't shift on me. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I can't hear you screaming at me. Wish I could. That would be great. Okay. Like I said, this video is going to be 3 hours long. Okay. So here we go. And this is, I believe, Tim Holtz fabric. and he is a master of assemblage. So, Mr. Holtz, if you ever see this video, please forgive my juvenile attempt at collage. Okay, so that's going to be the background, and I chose this because it had memory on that piece of fabric. So cute. Okay, now I wanted to stack some things. This is some paper from Miss Amy, and so I had ripped the strips off of the edge, and what I thought I would do is make a torn edge. It's just like watching paint dry. Watching paper rip is like watching paint dry. Let me see. Okay. How is that? Is that cool? Is that cool? Is that cool? Should I ink up the edge a little bit because that's what we do? Oh, I just made a mess all over the thing. Just a little bit, just for some definition. Just for some overkill. Oh, there's the lid. Oh my goodness, I'm a mess today. Okay, so yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. So let's glue this sucker down. All right, let's plop this sucker about right. Oh, about right there. The edge. There we go. I have no idea what I'm doing or what I want to do. Like none. Well, I know that I wanted to put that fabric on the back, and I know I wanted to use a piece of that paper, and other than that, I'm clueless as always. So let's wrap that around the edge. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Is it a good idea, guys? I don't know. Okay. There we go. Some nice, beautiful paper there. Okay, one thing I did do, because I thought when you make those, you know, these assemblage things, they use like little boxes, and so I did make this little box just out of chipboard and scrap paper and stuff. I mean, that's the back because it doesn't matter, but I thought that might be cool, and I don't know if I'm gonna, like, you know, it'll be like hanging around over here or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about where I wanna put that. And then like many moons ago, do you remember we made matchboxes? And so I thought, well, maybe I could use that in here for something else, another box stacked on. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. Okay. I know one thing I definitely want to do is put this little guy in here, and this is a little collage made for me. It's a shipping tag collage with this beautiful book on top and my name down in there. And this is from Abby and Michelle, and I really wanted to get this guy in here somewhere, and so I'm just gonna kind of lay some stuff in here just to see what it all looks like. Oh no, my glue is overflowing. No, don't you hate that? Okay, hold on, let me grab some. Oh my goodness gracious, don't you hate it when it oogs out like that? And it gets all oogie and gross. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like you have one job. One job, glue bottle, one job. I brought the wrong glue bottle. I brought the glue bottle that does not want to cooperate. Okay. Okay, so I want to put that there. I know this is from Christine, and oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so I thought this would be gorgeous back in here somewhere. Like maybe there. And let's see, I've got so many things. I have all the things, guys, all the things. So I have these cool little buttons, and these are from Pat, and also some Victorian trading cards that, look at this pile of wonderful, like, real stuff she sent me. I'm like, color me spoiled, and got some of these goodies. I should have opened everything up ahead of time. That is not what I do. These are just little Tim Holtz. I'm just gonna throw stuff on the floor. Like little vellum pieces, which I thought might be super cute to kind of, I might have to do more than one, shadow box. Wouldn't that just be an awful thing? It'd just be horrible if you have to do more than one, you know? Poor me. Oh, my goodness gracious. Although I recommend that you have a coupon because they are not cheap. These are from Cheryl. Okay. All right. Trying to get all my crap together. Okay. These are pictures that Rebecca shared with the Booksmithers group. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with like her relatives. And look at these. Look at this. This is one that I found is so cute. But I love this one is of Rebecca's relatives, and it's just like so gosh darn adorable. So I think those ladies need to go in there. Or this one. This one's so cute. This little girl in the window is adorable. Okay, I gotta stop because I can quickly go down the rabbit hole of not being present. So, okay. So this definitely needs, let me grab, I always say that, let me grab, because this is a piece of parchment, and I can like, you know, not get the whole place disgusting, perhaps if I put some ink on it over there. Okay, oh, I love these ladies. I love the ladies. Okay, so I wanted to put the box down in, do I want to do it up and down over here? Does it need to be like up against the wall kind of a thing? I don't know. You're not screaming loud enough, people. Not screaming loud enough. Do I even have room for 2 boxes? Probably not. Probably. I don't want to make it so busy that you can't understand what's going on. Does that make sense? I love these little coins, and I do have some glossy accents so that I can glue down some things that are like metal and stuff like that. And probably what I'm going to have to do here is get it all kind of situated the way that we think it should go, and then I will glue it down, and then I will come back and show pictures of what it looks like when it's all done, because I mean, we won't be able to sit here forever, right? And I've got these little cute little bottles here, and these little ones. They're cute, the little clips. My camera just, you know, once it does its little, hey, I'm focused on this, it kind of, you know, doesn't want to focus on anything else. So let me put that right there. And then maybe it would be super cool to, I don't know, put this paper clip like on the edge of this photograph, and maybe grab a little piece of something to like tuck under the edge. I don't know. Never done this before. Okay, I'm gonna leave that kind of sticking up a little bit because it's super pretty. Maybe I should cut this in half. Is that too big? Oh, maybe not. Just impaled Mr. Lincoln through the head. Okay, so maybe just like something a little bit like that. And then I'd like to take some of the buttons, or as my cousin Robin would say, buttons, Yeah, she never would live that one down. Buttons. She's an adult, people. Buttons. I might get a phone call over that comment. Okay, so these are some vegetable ivory buttons. I've used some of them. Let me figure out what I want to do here. I think a couple of buttons sewn onto this little photograph would be super, super cool. And I do have a needle in here. Thank goodness. I'd be on my way to the other end of the house. So I'm gonna thread a needle, and hopefully it's not gonna take me 4 years. Oh, awesome. This is military surplus twine, and it came in literally like a 10-pound, because the military doesn't mess around. And it's hard to thread through a needle. Who'd have thunk? So I am going to sew some buttons. And so what I usually do if I'm going to do something like that, something crazy like that, is I go ahead and I poke some holes in whatever I'm working on. And then you got to decide what kind of a pattern you want. And I just want a traditional X marks the spot kind of a deal. And then I think I'm going to want another button. Okay, I'm not going to cut the other one because then I'd have to make another knot. So I've got that guy, and then maybe we will do one of the vintage shell buttons up above it, and just do 2. We'll just do 2 buttons because we don't want to cover any of these cute little ladies. I definitely want the thread. So that's so far. And we're not done because we couldn't be. Okay, so let me scoot the buttons over there. And I gotta figure out what I want in that little box, huh? And I do have these little dinky clothespins. Trying to open the. See these little baby clothespins. So we could definitely put this off to the side over here and have it holding something as well, or not holding anything. I mean, I'm not your mom. Okay, I do have one of these guys too. One of the Tim Holtz. And yeah, I've got her all wrapped up because she was gonna go on like a charm like a year ago, like a thing, and bless her heart, she looks like she's, in prison or something, and she's all tied up. So anyway, so she could go in here too, because what's collage without a frozen Charlotte? And I've got some cute little escutcheons. And there's a key around here. Here's a key. So we could do a little escutcheon and a key, but that's too boring, right? So you got to take some cool silk thread, and you got to wrap it around the key. Yeah, tie it in a messy little knot. There we go. And make it look a little bit more interesting, right? So that could go up here like so. These coins are so cool. So we've got doll baby down here. These are kind of big unless I put the box side to side, which is fine too. And then I could put one of the Tim Holtz little number doohickeys, or letter or word doohickeys. I know what I'm talking about. And put this little lady here, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not knowing at this point. And then maybe do this one. Maybe do this one instead. I might use this one in another one. Maybe I'll get a bigger shadow box. This is because this is a big card. Okay, so perhaps something more like that. Alrighty. And if we wanted to do even, do you remember when we made like the little typewriter keys? I made, while I was doing that, I made my name. Sure you did, Nick. There it is. There's the N. You know, I've probably looked at the I like 50 times and passed over it. And there it is. So we could do Nick somewhere too. Maybe like boom, 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 something like that. Yes, yes, maybe yes. Maybe something like that. I'll turn this around and show you guys before I, glue everything down. Come back and it's all different. And okay. And all these Victorian cards are just so cool. The cat and the dog in the boot. It's so cute. Is that too big for the box? Because maybe I could do something. Yeah, they're too big. I'm not cutting that down at all. That is not getting cut down. That is not gonna happen. Not in my lifetime, man. Could use a little calling card in the back too. And then I could do the where on top of that. Or a who. I could do who. I have who. And we could do something like so. And then I got the little bottle. The little bottle could be glued next to the little lady, and I could put something in the bottle, and I don't know what, but I could put something in the bottle. It isn't coming to me right here at this moment, but or I could use this bottle, and it's already got goo in it. It's already got some goo in it. Maybe that'll work. And Nazi sent me some little bits and bobs and little charmy doogies. Little charmy doogies. And we've also got these the little bulb pens. That's got to happen because that was a big part of my year. It's kind of a big deal in my year. Those little bulb things. And then I've got these little Tim Holtz brads that I could add in little places as well. Oh, and the little bells. The little bells are cute. So I could do some kind of a little bulb pin with a bell on it, and that could be hanging somewhere. So let's make sure. Maybe even I could punch a little hole in the bottom of that photograph, and we could hang that little bell down off of that. And then perhaps this little number brad could go through maybe these two cards, and that could hold those together. So let's maybe do that. And then I also have some leftover things from the year. Man, there's all kinds of little doogie wompies in here. Just old like costume jewelry and just all kinds of stuff. But like I said, I don't want to like muck it up too much, and then maybe and then one of these little Tim Holtz pins, because I really like these. There it goes. Jeez. Okay, so maybe one of those. And I also have some of these little little clips, and so that could go in there as well. But I am digging so far what's going on. I'm digging it. And then I got some of this. This is cool. Some of this ribbon, and it's measuring tape ribbon. So, you know, that's gonna have to go in there too. And it might go in the background like that, behind everything. So, or even like this behind everything. So be looking for that to happen. And then this little coin right here might have to get plopped in this little box as well. And then do we want, you know, do we want the little matchbox like half open and, you know, hanging out somewhere? I don't know. Do we? Do we need that? Maybe I'll save this one for the next shadow box that we do. You just get to the point where you gotta stop, right? My husband found that at work, and it was off of a key to an old piece of machinery, so that's kind of cool. That might have to hang in there, because that was part of my year. All right, guys. Well, I am digging this, and it gives me ideas for the next one. So I might just stop here, because I am going to add those extra elements, but they have to be glued in. Everything I have to start gluing. And so I will come back and I will share with you the final project after it's all put together, so that we can check it out. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I think I'm finished. I will try to take some pictures of this to put it up with the so you can see. I added a little portrait of a guy down here with a button and some beads from some of you too on a little pin, and the pin says treasures. There's a little letter, which means, you know, postal things, you know, mail that you've sent to me. Here is the little bottle and where, and my little frozen Charlotte. And on top of the box we've got another little bottle here of beads, and it says simplicity and that key. And then there is that, remember the necklace that I made with the Edgar Allan Poe? And then I've got Nick and the bell and the little tag. And then up here I've got the photograph of the ladies and the old, let's see if I can get that, the old clip with a little piece of ephemera, and down there it says reaffirm, because you guys reaffirm me. Then I sewed those buttons on, and then up at the other side we've got some tickets, and then my little favorite Edgar Allan Poe, and then the beautiful mixed media collage tag sent to me by Abby. And then I put that that measuring tape ribbon in the back. I am definitely going to have to make more of these. This was a lot of fun, and I've got a lot more that I could add to other ones, but you know how it is. You have to stop at some point. So I had to stop, but I could definitely do some more. I think these will be a lot of fun. So if you have a collection of things that are special to you from maybe family members, maybe they're no longer with us, maybe friends from far away, or whatever it might be, instead of just having them in a drawer somewhere, go get a shadow box and make yourself a little memory box, so that every time you see it, you'll think of these people, and it'll bring a smile to your face. So a thank you to all of you who have helped me assemble this beautiful collage that will give me lots of good memories of this wonderful year that I've had with you guys, and I hope to have many more with you guys too. So you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you very, very soon in the next video. Bye guys!